All the FRAGMETRIC community watching this, think twice or more. Thanks.
Hi sir, good afternoon, how are you doing?
Doing good, thanks.
You just had a great panel, and can you give us a quick intro? What's your name, what do you do?
I'm Sang Kim from FRAGMETRIC, and I'm one of the co-founders. So we're the first liquid restaking protocol on Solana, and we're running FRAGSOL and FRAGJITO token for now.
Why liquid staking is a thing?
So before Jiro's team router launched it, there are lots of doubts in the restaking ecosystem because many people are saying that restaking is not for Solana, it's for Ethereum, but Jiro built their own tip router for routing all their MEV tips to users. And after that, we found the really PMF of NCN. And it's really great to see the real yield is happening faster than Ethereum in Solana ecosystem. And we're happy to support all the NCNs upcoming. And for now, we're expecting switchboards called Sonic SVM, all the great players in this ecosystem to onboard as NCN.
All right, I see. Why did you choose Solana to build something?
So I got into Solana in 2021 through Magic Eden Launchpad, and it was really great to play with lots of DJs in Discord, Twitter, everywhere. I really love this culture, and even after FTX crash, I was here because my friends are here. So I always wanted to build something on Solana, and it's really happy to build great DeFi protocol for now.
What makes your project different?
So we have two kinds of technical difference other than other JITO VRTs. We're using token extension for FRAGSOL, which is built by Solana Foundation. So in the Eigenlayer ecosystem, they built really great restaking infrastructure, but their LRTs don't have their solution to distribute all the rewards, because they cannot airdrop all the ABS token like Eigen token to their LRT holders every day because there are lots of fees and operation costs. So we really wanted to solve a problem because it's really harmful to ABS ecosystem because their only solution to distribute Eigen token is just selling into ETH. But we're using token extension and we're using transfer hook. So whenever user transfer FRAGSOL to another user, we're tracking all the holding period and their contribution to NCN, and we just directly send all the NCN rewards to users' token account. That's one technical differentiation, and we have another development named normalized token pool. So if you see LST ecosystem, after Sanctum came out, there are more than hundreds of LSTs, and G2 restaking structure is one LRT, one BRT per one LST. And we wanted to onboard as many as LSTs we can because we value everything. So we built normalized token pool and it's kind of LST basket. So whenever user mint FRAGSOL, they will put their LST and we mint the kind of wrapper token of the LST basket and we restake this. So that we can utilize all the LSTs in restaking ecosystem. And yeah, the kind of things are great things we built.
Absolutely. How do you see Solana's future in the next coming years or months?
So everyone is knowing that Solana has really great meme coin culture, but DeFi is still not really grown that much. So I imagine there are lots of great DeFi protocols like Orca, Camino Finance, and Raytax, and those yield trading protocols are coming. Raytax, Exponent Finance, and Glass. So I imagine there will be more DeFi farmers in this ecosystem, and hope they will make great value here.
Any last words for community, for developers who will watch this video?
So all the FRAGMETRIC community watching this, think twice or more. Thanks.
I mean, I'll give you two choices, right? Would you use your Bitcoin on Ethereum Android, or would you use your Bitcoin on Solana iOS? I think that we have a clear answer on that.
Can you introduce yourselves? What's your name? What do you do?
I'm Dane. I'm the chief scientist of ZEUS Network.
I'm Justin. I'm a co-founder and CEO of ZEUS Networks.
Fantastic. Can you guys describe briefly what do you do?
For me, I mostly work on our libraries and cryptography to make sure that we can securely validate every Bitcoin transaction that's made on Solana so we can bring Bitcoin liquidity to Solana.
I do mostly institutional growth, allowing that miners, family offices, hedge funds, or fund manager that holds Bitcoin that want to deposit to Solana or depositing through ZEUS.
What makes ZEUS different and why do you build on Solana?
I think the thing that makes ZEUS different is that everything is validated by the L1. So it takes the decision making and the influence of guardians of the network away and actually makes these things deterministic and determined by a smart contract. So everything is validated natively on the L1. I think that that's an approach that has not really been able to be pursued before because of just transaction fees making it impossible. And so that's kind of why we chose Solana, because if you have the most liquid asset, right, like Bitcoin has got the highest liquidity, and then you bring it to the chain that has the most performant DeFi ecosystem, then you can make some real magic happen.
I mean, I'll give you two choices, right? Would you use your Bitcoin on Ethereum Android, or would you use your Bitcoin on Solana iOS? I think that we have a clear answer on that.
Absolutely. Bitcoin is probably the next DeFi sector, which is about to perform and become really abundant. And guys, what do you think about Solana's future? Is it bright or it's brighter than we can expect?
I think we haven't seen the ceiling. You know, I think there's so much more that can be done in terms of scaling throughput. And obviously, stablecoin issuance is going way up. I think the big thing about Solana is that it's so performant that if we just bring in more external liquidity, that we can see some truly insane numbers. And so that's part of what we're trying to do here.
I mean, the person next to me is probably one of the smartest person on Solana space. You know, you have tons of smart, intelligent people coming to the space, but specifically on Solana. I think blockchain isn't about tech, right? It's about social layer. We have a bunch of group of smart people working together. You have amazing things happening.
Few words, like conclusional words for people who will watch the video, for developers, for community members.
Stay tuned. Something big's about to drop.
The first multi-chain layer on Solana, ZEUS Network. Let's get it.
Hello guys, what do you do?
We are GMGN. We are one of the, I think, the fast, quick, safe meme trading platform in this, I think, crypto bull run.
We are the global growth team of the GMGN.
Oh, wonderful! Meme coins are like skyrocketing at the moment. And can you give us a quick intro? What's your name? What do you do?
Okay, I'm Mario.
Okay, my name is Valis.
Yeah, we are from the GMGN, the global growth team.
Yeah. We are here to facilitate this Solana Summit event, and we are searching of the best partnership here.
Yes, we're looking for our partners, and I think we are almost the #1 meme trading platform in the Asia market. And especially this year, we have a lot of users and a lot of partners globally, especially from some English-speaking area and also some other language-speaking areas.
Wonderful. What do you build on Solana?
Actually, especially on the Solana chain, there are a lot of kind of different meme coins. But if you want to really figure out which one is the best one you can buy and sell, and maybe for GMGN, we offer you different kind of filters, the ways, the tools to figure out which one you can buy, and quick in, quick out to earn the profits.
Yeah, and if you want to get the best trading experience, you gonna choose the GMGN.AI. Absolutely.
Sounds amazing. How do you see Solana in next few years?
Okay, that'd be a good question. I think in the last crypto, recycle, maybe Ethereum will be very, very hot and popular. But in this program, I think Solana will be one of the most popular and hot topics. Especially for Trump, he also launched his token. And also in the Solana, there will be a lot of people, they will launch their tokens on the Solana chain. So people, you can launch your token, people will follow and will buy the tokens. Maybe someone will to earn some profits. So maybe more people know about Solana, more people they will launch their token. Maybe the Solana will be really, really, really hot in this bull run, I think.
Yes, and especially that a lot of our partners in on GMGN, they earned a lot of money with GMGN. Like for the Trump Coco Man, that one of our top partners earned 30 millions in just 2 days. So that's amazing opportunity for guys.
Yeah. The one thing I want to mention is, especially on the Solana chain, there are a lot of meme coins, so people how they can buy and trade and earn some profits. So for GMGN, we offer their platform to figure out which one is good at that. Especially about the Trump token, and some of our users, traders on our platform, they use GMGN. Especially I think I remember one guy who earned over 10 million profits just with GMGN to buy Trump and quick buy in, quick take profits. So for us, we just offer our users the good platform, the faster and safe way to buy meme on Solana chain. And also we also support different kind of chain like BSA, not only on Solana chain, many, and we also support different languages, English, Germany, Spanish. Yeah, we are also a global team.
Solana to the moon.
Solana to the moon.
Can you give us a quick intro? What's your name? What do you do?
Yeah, so my name's Rick. I'm the ecosystem lead at TARS.AI. TARS.AI was the first AI company to get a grant from the Solana Foundation last year.
Oh, that's amazing. Can you give us a little bit more info about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we got the grant to build AI products on Solana, and that's exactly what we've been doing for the last year. So we've been hyper focused on creating like really innovative products at TARS.AI. So we created our own large language model. So similar people are probably familiar with ChatGPT. We made TGPT. We had over a million requests on there every month. We were then the first company to create an intelligent assistant for the Solana mobile. So again, similar to Siri, but it's Web3 native. So you can do all the usual things that you would do, such as set tasks, reminders, play music. But then because it's Web3 native, you can also stake, trade, swap tokens as well, all through the AI assistant. And just recently we launched our AI agent marketplace. And with that, we wanted to tokenize intelligence. Yeah, that's just come out this month actually. So pretty exciting stuff for us.
Why did you choose to build on Solana?
Well, I mean, Solana, we're really focused on hyper adoption. And I think when you look at different chains, like Solana have done so well in attracting communities and builders. Like if you go to the Solana Foundation website, everything is about like adoption and bringing people to the chain. It's all a focus on developers to be able to build on there, and it makes it super easy. So, not only is it super fast and like efficient, cost effective, but it's also really powerful as well. So that's why we wanted to build on Solana. It was a perfect fit for us really to grow AI products that can scale.
Absolutely. And how do you see Solana's future in the coming years?
I mean, I'm really bullish on it, to be honest. I think, if you look at what's happened just over the last year with ETFs, we had the Bitcoin one first, the Ethereum one. I've been in the space 9 years, and I think, I remember back in the day, people would dream about this when this happened. Solana ETF, I believe, is just around the corner. I think, with Ethereum, there will be staking added to the ETFs as well, similar to how it is in Europe. So I think, there's a lot of great opportunity for Solana in the future, a lot of growth. There's a lot more projects that are being built on there. So super bullish and excited to see what the year brings for sure.
Wonderful. How community or users, developers, how can they interact with you? Few wrapping up words.
Yeah, the best place to interact with us is through social media. We have Discord as well, so come and join us on there. We love working with other projects as well. So if you're a Web3 or a Web2 project and you want to integrate AI solutions into your platform, we'll also love to do that as well. So we're open to collaboration, and we have a growing community as well.
Solana to the moon.
Solana to the moon.
We feel that that is the future. SVM is the future. Solana is the future. We want to be here to make sure that we're able to accommodate all the demand.
Can you give us a quick intro? What's your name? What do you do?
Yeah, so Jason, I'm the co-founder for SOLAYER. SOLAYER is building an acceleration solution for Solana. So it's called Infini SVM. That's able to run at 1 million TPS. We're trying to solve the congestion issue on Solana as demand continues to scale up. There are a lot more demand for trading for different kinds of activities on SVM right now. I think Solana is able to scale more than it is now, but what if there's much more demand? And then SOLAYER Infini SVM is the solution to accommodate that growing demand while also maintaining very low latency when it comes to transaction confirmation and end user feel about how fast the transaction is getting confirmed.
Do you have any usage insights for us? For example, how many users at the moment using your tech? Or
yeah, so we started as the first restaking protocol on Solana. So right now we have about 340,000 users. We have a hardware accelerated validator as well that's yielding the highest APY for native SOL staking. And then during that journey, we got the inspiration, why don't we build something that's much more, that removes the limits, some of the limits we can't bypass when we're just optimizing a Solana validator. How can we build something that's much faster? And therefore, we came up with the idea of Infini SVM that's completely hardware accelerated with a different network topology that's able to run SVM transactions at 1 million basically transaction per second. We feel that that is the future. SVM is the future. Solana is the future. We want to be here to make sure that we're able to accommodate all the demand.
I love your words about Solana is the future. And how do you see Solana's future in the next coming years?
I think the Ethereum decline is going to continue because the user experience is not as good as Solana. You don't hear people talking about account abstraction. So account abstraction is more of a, to address a problem on EVM, for example, you have to swap, you have to approve and then swap. After you approve, you actually have to wait for network confirmation, right? On Ethereum, on average, is 6 seconds if you can get included in the next block, and then you have to click on another button and then swap. On Solana, you don't really have that problem, right? So that's just the EVM interface design, more specifically the token interface design. There are a lot more benefits to it. For example, like Solana is able to run at a faster rate because parallelizability is much better. So I can process transactions concurrently, whereas EVM, it's really, really hard to do so because you don't really know the state access patterns up front, right? Solana also has the benefit of having multiple instructions in one transaction. So when you sign a transaction, you can do a lot more things than if you just sign an EVM transaction, which only allows you to interact with one particular contract address. So if you want to do more, composability-wise, with just one user interaction, Solana or SVM is the language of choice, right? At the end of the day, it comes back to what the user wants. And we know from Web 2, clouds don't really, they're not really important, right? So infrastructure not really important. People are just, the name, like whether it's SVM, whether it's Sway Aptos, or whether it's EVM, they don't really matter by themselves. What's matter is that can you deliver the latency? Can you deliver the experience? It's like the operating system. That's very important, right? The cloud infrastructure on which this is hosted probably don't really matter as much.
All right, and wrapping that up, do you have any words to developers, to the community who will watch this video?
I think SOLAYER Infini SVM chain presents a lot of opportunities. Surprisingly to the Ethereum folks at the very least, most of the protocols on Solana make a lot of money, right? So like AMM protocols, they also make a lot of money. Staking protocols, leveraged staking protocols, perpetual, hedged perpetual position, whatever protocols, they also make a lot of money. And it's very easy to code it such that you make money, right? And there's always this sort of a customary tradition of taking a cut or a small cut. So basically, if there's a new space SVM chain that's much faster, Infini SVM for you to build on, I think I would capitalize on the opportunity to be there so that I'm in a good ecosystem position for what's to come.
In our view, we're trying to create the evolution of the energy drink. So we want to use Solana to create a next generation loyalty program, as well as a questing platform to engage people to make content for us and then reward them on chain.
Can you give us a quick intro? What do you do? What's your name?
Yeah, hey guys, nice to meet everybody. So I'm the founder of FLOJO, as you can see this can over here. In our view, we're trying to create the evolution of the energy drink and to really innovate to the next level. So this product is really I would say the 2.0 of energy. It doesn't use any caffeine and is mushroom based. It gives you a very strong lift without the palpitations and the downsides that come with it.
How does it relate to Solana?
Yeah, so these days, almost every product is kind of monopolized by the attention economy, right? If you look at the likes of Mr. Beast, you look at the likes of Logan Paul with Prime, whoever gets the attention gets to sell the product, whether it has fundamentals or not. And we discovered, the hard way, going on Instagram and TikTok, paying creators money and not getting returns. So the traditional rails, I think, is too monopolized by the Web2 giants, and the CAC and the ROAS has become so high that it's not imaginable for brands to break through. So with crypto, it's a very fast place to get attention and virality because, crypto has so many things being built on it, but very few consumer products. But it's also a very relevant product for them because there's tons of builders, there's tons of developers, tons of traders. So we want to use Solana to create a next generation loyalty program, as well as a questing platform to engage people to make content for us and then reward them on chain.
Why did you choose Solana?
Solana is interesting because I think fundamentally it has the tech is very fast and it's very cheap. So we as a company don't really need high TPS, but we think the culture of Solana is very young, it's very youthful, it's very enterprising. And Solana has always also focused on consumer side of things. They have the Saga phone, there's a Kudis smart ring. I feel like, they have a very strong consumer lean, and that's why we chose Solana.
And I think they are moving that fast, and probably they, basically make the trends. The community makes trends.
Yeah, I mean, also the UI of Solana is a lot more easier to use. So it has the most Apple-ish, vibe, and I would say Eve is more like a Windows vibe. So I guess I chose the Apple. Yeah.
Absolutely. How community could interact with your product, with your team?
Yeah, so for now we are, so obviously, with a consumer product, there's physical challenges, right? Like you have logistical challenges, regulatory challenges. For now, we're just really trying to bootstrap attention. We want people to follow us. We're going to lead up into a pre-sale where people can buy the drink beforehand, and obviously, we're going to reward consumption, right? Because with revenue, the company has a means to give back. So that's one, and then eventually we're building a platform where, if our consumers make content, we will reward them for it if the content gets viral. Yeah, so actually, if you guys have heard of Olipop, it's one of the biggest brands in the functional drink space in the US right now. They actually used the Web2 version of this called Kale, which allowed content creators to make content and it became very viral because they basically amassed an army of micro creators rather than paid KOLs. Yeah.
Where can we find this product?
Yeah, so for now we are in Singapore and Hong Kong. This year we are looking to expand into the US and Canada. So those are our immediate markets that we want to expand on.